My topic is purchase specifications and my subtopic is quality specifications and product testing and also yield testing. So in this module, the student will learn about purchasing specifications are used to throughout our lives in ways you've probably never thought about. I will tackle in this module the quality specification and product testing and yield testing. So we have a learning objective. So number 1, to understand the concept of standard purchasing specifications on daily lives. So number 2, to know the advantage and disadvantage of standard specifications. Number 3, to know of the different specifications can be ordered under the different kinds of foods. So number 4, to understand the reason why food product testing is performed. So number 5, we have to know how product testing is performed. Number 6, to know the procedures for testing yields. So lastly, to know how to calculate yield testing and percentages. So we have the introductions. Food costs are controlled by 5 standards which employees and managers must enter. So food service establishments are business. In order to stay business, everyone involved with the enterprise should have at least a basic idea of how costs are determined, how such a cost have an impact of an operating budget. So we have standard purchasing specifications. So standards purchasing specification defined as a list of the detailed characteristics desired in the product for specific use. It contains information like name of the product, quality standards, price, and number of the portions to be produced out of it. Specification is prepared with the help of the concerned HOD, e.g. for the kitchens, all the standards are raw materials. Is prepared by the executive chef. For the F&B service department, it's prepared by the F&B manager. So all the specification for the product should include the following informations: name of the product, example, cooking oil, Jolly, Spring, or Baguio oil. Sa grading naman, for example, is grading of rice. So sa size naman, example of size like small, medium, and large. Sa unit naman, measure like how many grams or ml. Sa product is like, for example, buying meat, we should find the cut. So for the dish we need to cook, we have the weight. Then it's very important to know how many kilos or grams we need to buy. Sa unit price, for costing, we need to the exact price from a specific weight. So for these slides, we have the advantages of standard purchasing specifications. Advantages of standard purchasing specifications. First is quality assurance. It helps the supplier and to supply the right product. So also it helps the receiving clerk to identify the right product. Second, right price. It helps maximizing the output and producing the right amount of portion. Lastly, wastage in minimize. The next is the disadvantage of standards purchasing specifications naman. There are lots of disadvantages also for using standards. For example, we can take a coding standards. The implementations of standards removes the creative element of the program, force people to change their methods, reduce productivity by forcing unnecessary actions, and do not prevent bugs. So, quality specifications. After we knew about the standard purchasing specifications, we are now going to subtopic, which is the quality specifications. are detailed requirements that define the quality of a product, service, or process. Quality includes the tangible elements, such as measurements, and intangible elements, such as smell and taste. Precise definitions that are used to sort food into quality grades. For example, apples might be sorted according to size, ripeness, color, symmetry, and conditions to offer a premium and non-premium grades. So, meat, seafoods, poultry, processed fruits and vegetables, and fresh fruits and vegetables can be ordered under different specifications. So number 1 is meats. Can be ordered by grade, cut, weight, thickness, fat, limitations, age, whether to fresh or frozen, and type of packaging. So example, when we are going to cook ham, we need to buy specific parts and cuts for ham. So number 2, we have the seafood. Can be ordered by type. We have the fish and shellfish. Species, market from condition, grade, place, or of origin, whether fresh or frozen, count, size, and packaging. Example, in buying fish, we need to specify the type of fish. We need to buy milkfish, blue marlin, of yellowfin. Third, we have the poultry. Can be ordered by type, grade, class, broiler, fryer, style, press, wing, size, whether fresh or frozen, and packaging. So, example, dito naman, if we are going to cook the bulalo wings, we need to buy wings parts only. So, number 5 is processed fruits and vegetables. Can be ordered by grades, sometimes variety, packaging, size and type, grain, weight, count per case. Ang example naman dito is, in buying canned mushroom, it has different variety like slice of or whole. So, lastly, fresh fruits and vegetables can be ordered by grade, sometimes variety, size, weight per container, growing area, and count per container. Kanina per case, ito naman per container. So, example, in banana, there are a lot of variety and size like senorita, lakatan, or latundan, and ripe or unripe. So, for these slides, we have the table 1 for casing specifications. So, we have the beef, grades, weight, size, and cat specifications. So, this table shows an example of a per casing specifications sheets that might be kept in per commercial's kitchen or receiving area. So, we have the product testing. So, what's the meaning of the product testing? So, product testing, also called consumer testing or comparative testing. It's a process of measuring the properties of or performance of the products. Ito ang process kung saan isinusukat ang performance or safety ng quality and compliance with established standards. So, in these slides, we have the what is the food testing. So, what is the meaning of the food testing? It's the scientific analysis of food and its contents. It is done to provide information about the various characteristics of food, including the structure, compositions, and psychochemical properties. So, example of food testing is the sensory of food evaluation, which use the human senses, like sights, taste, touch, and sounds, and smell. So, that's all. For these slides, Food product testing is also performed for their other reasons. This will be done to improve and provide food high quality, healthy, and affordable foods that requires studying and analyzing the products already in the market to verify claims made by the manufacturer of the product on certain issues. For instance, the ingredients used and to ensure food manufacturers meet the set laws and standards. So, how do you test the food? How do you test the food? Food product testing can be done using several methods, all of which are highly advanced to provide the accurate information about the nutritional value and safety of the food. So, the most common methods of the food product testing are analytical chemistry testing. So, analytical chemistry testing involves the chemical separating and analyzing for the different components of the product, including pH, additives, preservatives, colors, contaminants, and so on. So, number 2, we have the sensory testing. Sensory testing naman is the most basic method of the testing, which involves using the human sense and sights, taste, touch, and sounds, and smell. So, number 3, we have the nutrition analysis. Involves finding out the nutrition compositions of food. The information gathered is used on the product labels. So, lastly, we have the microbiology testing. Microbiology testing involves analyzing for microorganisms and contaminate food. So, yield set testing naman, example ko dito is a 5 kilogram roast might be per case for $17 a kilogram. The cooked roast is to serve the 250 grams portions as a part of the roast beef dinner. After trimming and cooking, the roast will not weigh 5 kg but significantly less. So the procedure for testing yields: recording the original weight, volume of your raw weight is per case, APN weight. So, sample ko dito, pag bumili ka ng whole tenderloin ng 2.5 kilos, i-record mo lang kung ano yung eksaktong kilo na binili mo sa market. So, nakabili ka ng tenderloin ngayon naman, timbangin mo yung kung ano ang binawas mo, like excess fats or skins. So, number 3, we have the subtract the amount of trim weight from the AP weight, and you will have what is referred as the process individual product, or EP. With the formula is AP weight minus weight is EP weight. So, ngayon naman, isubtract ang as a per case o timbang na nabili mo sa market at timbang na mga nabawas na fats and skin o tenderloins. So, number 4, get your yield percentage by converting the edible product weight into the percentage. The formula EP weight divide AP weight times 100 equals yield percent. So, sa pagkuha naman ng yield percentage, we need to divide the edible product weight to as a per case weight. For example, number 1. So, we have the last slides. Table 2 meets cutting yield test. Item, fork loin, and grade A1. Meat cutting yield. This table shows example in how the yield percentage used in real settings of food and beverage industry. So, makikita nyo sa table yung kung ano yung part ng meat and weight and percent of the total. So, unahin natin is meron tayong whole piece. Ito yung sinasabi na AP. For example, is meron kang 2.5 kilogram na chicken. So, gawin mo muna is mag-ano ka muna. I-divide mo 850 grams, i-divide mo yung AP. So, yung AP na sinasabi is yung 2.5 kilogram. So, times mo sa 100. So, yung 100 naman is in yung loss in cutting. So, magiging equals, tumingin kayo sa may percent of total, we have the 34%. So, nakuha. So, next naman is, sa usable meat naman, yung mga nagamit na meat. So, pag ginamit mo meat, i-divide mo ulit doon sa 2.5, kabuuan. Para malaman mo kung magiging bawas. So, i-divide mo, times mo ulit pala sa 100. So, magiging 52% of the total. So, yun, nakita mo na. Ayun lang, ganun lang kadali. So, this is the end of the presentations. Thank you for the listening, guys. So, I'm Leonavin Advincula from Hrst 33. So, goodbye and thank you and keep safe, everyone.